I'm out. That's it for my ammo.
Everything that State of Decay 2 represents was just demonstrated in that clip. Chaos, killing, and friends backing you up, and getting loot when I got that bounty. That's why I'll say this game is so magnificent, because of the freedom that you have and so much content to explore in the beginning of the game. A little bit later in the game, you have to get a bit more creative to keep yourself busy, but I'll talk more about that later in the vid. I say creative, I mean you have to really think and see ways in which you can make the game fun for you and to make your experience special. And that's what adds to the effect of this game in a really good way. And by effect, I mean that what this game is. Basically, if you look at State of Decay 2 on paper, it's a good zombie survival game. You have a community that you have to look after, get resources for, and keep alive. But when you play the actual game, you see it's just a nice sandbox for you to go around, find weapons, and anything fun to use on the zombies. And speak from experience, it's a lot of fun to mess with the zombies. You can legit make the zombies your bitches. By that I mean you can grab them and throw them around. You can pick them up and throw them into each other if they have no legs. You can do whatever your mind can think of. Now just before I hop into the meat of the video, I feel like my hard work, I did put a lot of research into this, I feel like my hard work is getting wasted because I've been looking at the statistics of my vids, and my average watch time on my vids, my most popular vids are my latest ones, and my average watch time out of those 8 to 10 minute videos is 55 seconds. What the fuck? Like, what's the point of making a good all-round video when you guys are not going to get to not even a sixth of the video? I mean, you know. So I'm just saying this message, and if you are listening to this right now, respects to you, because this is way past the average watch time. Sorry for me venting a little bit, but yeah, let's hop right into it. Decay 2 was released on the 22nd of May 2018, and this happened 2 years ago. So when I first got this game, I was so hyped for it because I played the first one and I enjoyed it very much, put a lot of time into that. And then a funny story is when this game came out, it came out at 3 o'clock in the morning for me on a school day. So I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, played that game until 7, and then got ready for school. I mean, and I wasn't even complaining. So damn, I had a lot of fun, and I think for all the newbies out there who might want to try the game, you will definitely enjoy the game. The challenges that you will face in the beginning of the game will be all worth it once you understand it, have good loot, and understand the mechanics of the survivors. Because I mean, when your chemistry all works well and you know what you're doing, you will have one hell of a time. And I'm speechless for how much fun I had, and yeah. Now enough brown nosing from my side. Let's talk about the updates that came up. Update 1.2 was just a patch and just really made the game stable to play for multiplayer too, and for single player due to all the bugs that was happening. And update 1.3 was also more of a patch, just improved stability and fixed some rare bugs that made your game crash. And update 1.4 was just another patch, which was released on June 15th, 2018. So this was not that far away from launch, but I had to admit the game was getting a little bit dry. was until update 2.0 was released, June 26, 2018. Quite a bit of time before June 15, 2018. And I think they were picking up on it, people were starting to think the game was dry. So they fixed some vehicle physics, improved the NPCs, and added different animations for different actions. And content. They added a zombie type, which is still a normal zombie type, except it wore Revolutionary Army robes. They added 20 new missions and some red talon weapons. They added red talon weapons, which is the RTX weapons such as the RTX Stormbringer, RTX Cyclone, blah 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 blah. And then some of the fun weapons that I like is the network weapons, the Danforth Slugger and the Trumbull Gatekeeper. The Danforth Slugger is just a really fun bat to use because you just smack around zombies. And the Trumbull Gatekeeper, well, it's just a cool looking sniper, and that's all I got to say about that. And I did do a little bit of research for what the meaning of RTX, but no, I do not know what it means. And if you do know, or if you want to take a guess, just go in the comment section. Update 2.1 was another banger update. 3rd of July 2018. They released some more content. Unfortunately, you had to purchase the content. But yeah, wasn't really worth it. But I mean, I got it, and do I regret it? No. Basically, all they did was fix some bugs, patch some, and I quote, awkward textures, and of course, they released the Independence Pack. And if you do not know what that is, it's basically an update that they released for the 4th of July, and it added a lot of American-based weapons and some fireworks stuff. So what they did add was 5 weapons, which I will showcase soon, and 3 cars and a station which you can install in the workshop to be able to make the ammo for the guns. So let's first name the 3 melee weapons, which are the Freedom Ringer, which is, I'll say, one of my favorite melee weapons, with really good durability and it works. The Grillmeister, which we're not going to talk about because of how much of a disappointment I would say it is, and the Barbecue Fork, which is just a close combat weapon. You don't know what a close combat weapon is in this game. You get 4 weapon types. It used to be 3, but now 4, due to a new update that was released earlier. You get heavy weapons, as I'm using right now, and there is blunt weapons, of course, and bladed weapons. But now the 4th one is close combat, and that is your knife that you carry around. You just use it to finish enemies from behind when you sneak past them, and yeah, it's not really, doesn't have much use except for cosmetic effect. Now for the guns in this pack. Well, I really wouldn't call them guns, more of launchers, because that's what they are. First weapon is the Pyro Launcher, which is just a really weird looking weapon that shoots a whole bunch of fireworks, rapid fire basically. The Starshank Launcher, which is basically the same thing except it shoots one rocket, attaches it to the zombie, and explodes. It sounds really good on paper, but really, it's fun to use. That's really all it is, and I don't talk more about it. Now for the cars. What toys there are to use. First of all, we got the Burninator, a 4x4 truck with really good speed, long lasting fuel, and when you hoot, fire comes out. Well, you couldn't come and guess it, be it being called the Burninator. The next car is the Wagon, which is basically a van that you drive around. The plus side of the weapon is that it's a van, so it can carry 8 slots, and when you hoot, it drops heat to attract zombies.
Yep, I'm still the best.
And it also looks whack, alrighty. So I'm not a big fan of it. I usually just use it for storage at my base. yeah. And the other weapon is... Sorry, it's not a weapon. It's a car. No, I'm a bit of an idiot. Basically, it's called the Pyrohawk, and what it is, it's a really small car with decent storage, really good speed. Fuel sucks, but it's really cool when you hoot because you know what happens. Fireworks come out. Yes. So the Burninator and the Pyrohawk are pretty fun to use. Guys, thanks for watching, and if you did make it this far in the video, please do some down in the comment section. This is going to be a part series because there's a lot of content to cover. Yeah, thanks for watching.